Hey, what's going on, Caleb? Can you hear me all right? Let me know. Siren, what's going on, my hon? Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you. I figured we'd just hang out a little bit. Can you hear me all right? Let me know. Thank you very much, Caleb. I appreciate that. Heads up. I'm just doing my mailings right now, so I figured I'd hang out with you guys. I want to, hey, Gear, what's going on, my bud? Thank you very much for coming in. So we have Big Mike. What's going on, dude? And Adventures in the Heartland. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. I do have a pop-out chat, so let me check this out. Jimmy, what's going on? Angela, what's going on? Thank you very much for coming in. Appreciate you. Nate D, what's going on? Mr. Fulton Raz, what's happening? I'm going to shout out a channel here, and I need to get this guy up over 100. He's a hardworking guy, and it's an outdoor channel, and I'm kind of doing this as just a friend thing. He's done a lot of work on his channel, and he only had like 38 subscribers when I met with him, and it's a really good channel. So I'm gonna shout this thing out this morning, and we're gonna get him a few more subscribers. I want to get him up over 100, so I think we can get him up there. What we got him last night stuck, so something has changed with YouTube. We picked him up like 43 last night, and every one of them is still there. So it's pretty amazing. I think YouTube has given up on deleting subscribers on channels, or I don't know, but I haven't been doing a lot of networking lately. Cheers. Everybody grab a cup of coffee and we'll hang out here for a little bit. I have about 3 hours of mailings to do. So I figured misery loves company, and I would bring the company in to me doing the mailings. So let me see. Nate D, Mr. Fulton, what's going on? America, what's happening? And if anybody wants to jump on the panel, you can feel free. I'll put you up there. Blood X, what's going on, dude? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you very much. James Eller, Siren, once again, thank you very much. And Gear, thank you to my moderators for being here. What time is it for Gear? That is, hey, it's dinner time. No, it's close. It's getting close to supper time. Hey, what's going on, Ty? Thanks for coming in. I just hurt my shoulder over here with the Ty Hitman giveaways. Coin Junkie, what's going on, dude? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. So can I throw a link up here, and will you guys please smash this link up? Clicky on the linky. We need to get this guy at least 16, 17, 18 people. And it's an outdoor channel. He's a local guy. And matter of fact, we smashed him up last night, and he got all the notifications. 6:45. Yeah, I knew it was getting close to dinner time, supper time. He was getting all the notifications, and he came in and said hello. So I never knew him up until last night when he came in after we got him about, I don't know, 30 or 40. So let me, he's out fishing right now, as a matter of fact, Lucky Dog. But I told him I would get him up over 100. So that's what I'm planning on doing. It's this Real Hawk Adventures. It's a really good channel. I mean, it's something you guys might like anyway, but let me copy this whole thing. Huh. I think I messed that up. 1 second. Oh, yeah, there it is. All right, let me do this again so I copy the whole thing. And I'll get caught up in the chat in 1 second. I'm just helping him out a little bit. It was really weird that he had such a nice channel, like 20, 30, 40 videos, and they were all well done. And he only had like 38 subscribers on his channel in like a half a year. So I figured I would help him out. I think he does a lot of work on his channel and not so much work on trying to find people to watch his channel. So I figured I'd help him out. Let me copy this whole thing again. All right. So it's this link here. If you guys could just run over there and grab that real quick, tell him Big Flip sent you, and we'll get him up there. I'll be watching this morning. When we get him up over 100, then we will. All right. We only have 12 more to go. I appreciate you guys. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you very much. I could only give him 3, my outdoor channel, my channel, and then Flipside's channel. I need to get Sidekick on it, but and he's a local guy that fishes a lake. I almost said shops a lake. Fishes a lake down south from me, and that I don't know how to. I don't know how to fish that lake, so that's kind of why I'm smashing him up. All right, so let me get back in it. Hey, Jeep, what's going on? I looked for your stream, but I must have just missed it, or you didn't stream today. I don't know. Silver Springs, what's happening, my bud? Thanks for coming in. There is a link right there. If you guys could grab that, run over there and grab that outdoor channel. Really neat guy. As a matter of fact, he came in when we were smashing him up last night. He came in and said hello to me. If anybody wants to get on here, let me know and I'll throw the link. As a matter of fact, I can throw the link right now. I think I know how to do that. Uh-oh. I guess I don't know how to do it. So here's the link. If you guys want to jump on here, feel free. I don't do a lot of this, so I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on. All right. So we have Siren Gear. Axis is working today. He's passing out personal protection stuff where he lives. So I appreciate him very much for doing that. Susie Q, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you very much. And I think Silver Key's going to be busy this morning, so that's cool. I did not give anybody a heads up on this deal. No, he'll be all right. He seemed like a pretty tough guy. He was working hard, I'll tell you that. Fox Run Forge, what's going on? I was his 90 friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to smash him up again. 91, whoop, whoop. Thank you, guys. Master Arts, grab that channel, please. Get him for me. All right, I appreciate you. By the way, guys, that Master Arts right there is the one that has done a piece of my artwork. Matter of fact, I have my artwork in the safe from him. He's in India, and he wanted to help me out, so he did, and he worked on it a long time. Matter of fact, I made him revamp the whole thing all over again. So very, very neat. Andrew Cooper, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I was his 88th. Very cool. Thank you very much, Master Arts. I appreciate that. There's the StreamYard link if anybody wants to jump on here too, because I don't have a whole lot to say this morning. I have a lot of mailings. Holy moly, you guys killed it this week. And my 500 is at 5 today. Y'all, Pat, please stop, man. Lots of stuff going on. Well, let's get that link out there too. Do you have a heads up video on that, Susie Q? I don't know if you can. Am I the only one that can throw links in here? I don't know. I don't know. Susie Q, I'll give you moderator status real quick. Maybe you can throw your link out there for your channel a few times and get everybody over there for you. I appreciate that. Say something in the chat and make sure you caught that wrench. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Redneck Stacker, what's going on, bud? Thanks for coming in. Redneck, there's a couple links out there. Clicky on the linky, as Familia would say. Uh-oh. I messed that up too. I gotta start over. Here's a link I would like you guys to go to and bust this channel up. Make sure you leave a heads up that Big Flip sent you. It's weird not having flip side here. Jeep, I hope you are safe, my bud. I thank you for all you do for us. Without you, this country would be short on food. I do know that. So thank you very much for that. And any first responders in here, I also appreciate you very much. Okay. I did do some fishing on Sunday, got absolutely nothing. I did get one really good hit. Just got all the links. Yeah, good job, Susie Q. Her 500 instructions video is right there if you guys want to throw it up. Let me check this one real quick. Hey, thank you, Guillermo, for doing that for Susie. I appreciate it. What? I don't know if Susie. Let me get you a couple more times here. Switch account, outdoor media, subscribe. Ring me the belly. My flip bot's even going to jump in there on this thing. And I will go over there and comment a little bit later, Susie Q, but I got you, my friend. You just picked up 3 more. I'll fire up Flipside's computer and make sure she's got you. I think she has you, though, myself. Thank you for doing that, Gear. I appreciate that. Susie, I connected to you from Redneck Stacker. Very cool. And Gear is smashing that link up. I really don't know how to network anymore. I mean, I know how to copy and paste and all that stuff, but I don't know. YouTube really threw a whammy on us. Which is kind of a bummer. I'll get caught up 1 second. I do see my name up there, so. Perry Art 420 says, what do you need? I need you to, I really don't need anything, but I want to build a channel real quick. Not my channel, not anything to do with me. It's just, I met a guy and I think he deserves a lot more than he has. I literally caught a video of his and I thought it was just really good. And then I looked through about 10 of his videos and they were all real good videos. So I want to get him up over 100. I said yesterday I would get him over 100. And we started at 38, I think it was. And now he's really close. He's at 91 right now. 92. So there's the link if you guys want it. Now let me get caught up. Coins and currency, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, Master Arts, that is very true. If everybody just gets on the down low and stays on the down low, I think we'll be all right. And they'll get something for us, and then we'll be all right. I'm really was worried about India, as a matter of fact, my friend. But it looks like, I don't know if we're getting the right numbers or whatever, but it looks like they're doing very well compared to us for sure. I must go now. Football training with Cassandra. See you later. Thank you, Guillermo. I appreciate you very much, my friend. Everyone needs, yes, that's for sure. And that's kind of what Colorado Coin Hunter. What's going on, my dude? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Metal Detecting UK with Metal Detectives of Dorset. Thank you, my friend, for coming in. I appreciate you. Can you guys grab that? Clicky on the linky. Click on this link and run over there and tell them Big Flip sent you and bust them up, please. And if you have another channel, maybe you can switch and give them another one. I want to get them up over 100. Sorry about that. Rang his bell last night. Thank you very much, Perry. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Redneck Stacker, for sharing them out on your community tab. I don't know if that community, not saying anything wrong about it, but that community tab, does it really work? Do people really get notifications off of that thing, or is it just something like you go to their channel? I don't really know how that community tab works. Oh, thank you very much, Ty. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to get him up over that 100 today. I was lurking last night. Why didn't you say hello? I was sad. I was sad about it. Thank you. I got us up to 1,000 subs from 975. Oh, I got you up to 1,000 from, yeah, and that's, this channel did, or I've done that a few times, as a matter of fact. Yes, you're absolutely correct, Master Arts. You have a unique thought process. For being young, you are you are an old soul, my friend. And I hope you understand in the change there from my language to your language, and that I wasn't saying anything wrong. It's an old soul here means that you are knowledgeable and well versed, and you are an old soul in my eyes, though you are very young. Thank you for being here. Okay. Oh, Jeep. Sorry, my dude. I'm fresh at this one, bud.
What's up, dude?
Let me turn something on here. Are you there?
Yep.
Oh, beautiful. I don't know. Are you guys getting reverb back? How are you, my friend? You working right now?
Yeah, I've actually been in the basement since I left my driveway. I just got to work.
Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it.
Yeah, they're back to 7 days a week.
So give me a number. What's the tally on the
5,815.
Man.
My eyes are like
hurt.
Yeah, I mean, so many quarters.
I don't think there's anybody else out there in the country that has found that many, in my opinion. Yeah. I think you're it.
We're crushing it, man. We're just getting, slow to get boxes right now. We've basically gone through a pallet in the last. We've done 100 boxes in the last, since the release of them. So about 3 weeks is third week or something. Yeah.
Huh. Let me throw this link out there. I did see Silver Nitrate, Inkman, Time Travelers, Miss Green Thumb. Let me throw this link one more time. I need to get this channel up over 100. I said I would do it. I didn't promise him anything, as a matter of fact. Just in my mind, I said I would do it. How long till you head in, Jeep?
I got a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I usually get to work early just to try to get my mind right before I walk in.
Oh, yeah, I hear you. I'll tell you what, this quit smoking thing is killing me. 5,815 silver nitrate says yes. Is that crazy or what?
Yeah, and that's just our count from the other night. And we found more since, but I'm actually keeping a log of all the boxes. I'm taking a picture of every box count and everything this year. I'm going to actually keep a better tally than what I did last year. So
if you guys do not have that channel, you need to get over there and grab that channel up for sure.
So we've actually started making a game out of it. Well, you saw.
Yeah. That was pretty fun that day. Hey, so let me ask you, did you ever get stickers?
I have channel stickers, and yes, you'll be getting some. I just got them not too long ago. S-Mac that I met on your channel.
Oh, yeah?
He was, be on lockdown and everything like that. I mean, I've had him design, Uper designed them for me a long time ago. I just haven't had the money to get them done. And he ended up doing them for me. So
Really?
that was super freaking generous and awesome of him to do that. Now I have channel stickers to get out. And the thing about it is, I don't have one channel sticker. I have 6.
Oh, that's cool. Well, so I need to make more room here?
So it's a kind of a collect them all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
So
very,
what
very
I did
cool.
is I took basically roll wrappers and made channel stickers out of every denomination. So I got from dollars all the way down to the cents. And
Oh,
each one has its own individual picture on the wrapper. And of course, it says Jeep and John on it. And I have a little QR code on there so you can scan. Yeah.
very, very neat. Gleason's News, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. I think I missed you last night. Did you bump into my room last night? Nightmare Coins, what's going on? All sorts of new people in here. If you don't mind, would you please bust up this channel and then my channel too if you don't have me already? This is my outdoor media channel. And so I'm kind of busting this guy up on my outdoor media channel. And he's a local channel here. He does a lot of fishing at the exact lakes I go to all the time. So there's the clicky on the linky and help him out. Let's see where he's at. He was at 38 yesterday, and I told him I'd get him up over 100. He's at 94 now. So you have a long shift?
Well, it might be. It's been with this stuff going on. I'm considered essential. So, and just people are just calling in a lot and stuff. Well, I can't complain to them, about doing it. I mean, we got 6 confirmed cases through my work. I can't even hang out with Dodger or anybody in the family right now because I'm freaking exposed to these people constantly. Yeah, it's been crazy, man. Even we've had a lot of contractors coming in with, we got a huge project going on in here. They actually had to shut down because a couple of their guys ended up with it. So, yeah, it's been.
Bonnie and Clyde, what's going on? Colorado Coin Hunter, I appreciate you. So my son went back to Amazon last night for the first time. I held him out as long as I could. I don't want it in my house. I don't want it here. We've been locked down for 6 weeks now, and we literally have had no contact with anybody, within 6 feet for 6 weeks. And just last night I sent him in. I said, sometime it's got to fire off. At some time you got to go back. So I'm real freaked out about it, but it is what it is. It's part of dealing with it these days. So
Yeah.
Siren, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's been, like I said, I mean, it's nerve-wracking for me to come in here. And it's not because all these people are just not local. I mean, they live, across the bridge in the other state. I mean, people live in tons of different communities. And I mean, it's like I said, it's risky coming into work every day. But, they consider us essential because we make, pancakes and freaking biscuits from McDonald's.
Right. That's another deal is I haven't been eating out at all. Oh, wait. Okay. So I did do Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know if you guys have Buffalo Wild Wings there.
B-dubs.
Yeah, okay. So I said, so we textured and painted the whole house. Well, we textured one day, and then I said, because I've been tearing popcorn ceiling down for literally months. And finally, like 2 years after I tore down all the ceilings, we're going to texture. So we textured the whole house. And I said, okay, we're going to get some wings. And then I ordered this many wings, and I ordered this many wings for pickup. And you go into the parking lot, and every one of the spots is numbered. And it's numbered like 1 through 150. And there was like 75 cars in the parking lot picking up wings. And you go up, you check in, and then they say, okay, what number are you in? And then it's just like if you go to the supermarket and they say, drop your drawers or drop your tailgate, and we'll put it in there for you. And I said, okay. So I sat there, and then boom, it landed in the back of the truck. I got home, and they had given us a double order. Instead of 75 wings, we got 150 wings. It was so we just sat there. When I was all done, I was all like, oh, gee, this is crazy. So we ate wings for a couple of days on that deal.
Yeah, I had to quit going to B-Dubs, man. They kept raising the prices here. And I'm like, got to the point, it's like, man, there's too many other good barbecue, like local barbecue and wing places around here. There's a place called Mama's. Oh my. They do a dry rub, and I'm not a dry rub fan, but I tear them up, man. They are so good. They actually make a bourbon slushy there too that is absolutely rocking. I'm like,
Bourbon
what?
slushy?
Yeah, a bourbon slushy.
Nice.
It's really good. And yeah, Mama's is really good. I like that. We got Martin's. We got a lot of barbecue places here. I get the freaking meat sweats from eating so many.
Me and my keto. I hope the real hawk, no problem. Gleason, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that very, very much. Wingorama, Susie Q said yes. All right. Yeah. So that was really the only time that I've gone. We did go boating on Sunday, and I had a problem with the trim on my boat, so I couldn't drop the motor down. Had to pull it back out. Do you do fly fishing? I do. Siren. I can fish anything. As a matter of fact, 53 degrees.
It was 88 yesterday.
Really? We just rolled a dumpster. So check this story out. So we ordered up a dumpster, and I'm just going to throw a bunch of stuff away. And it's a monster dumpster. I don't know what I was thinking. It was like, okay. And it's huge. I could park two of my trucks in the thing. I kind of overshot, whatever.
You just need to talk to neighbors. You got anything you need to get rid of? Throw it in there.
Right. I already canvassed the neighbors. I said, go ahead. But top it off, this neighbor right here behind me, literally 15 feet from me, he rolled a dumpster in yesterday, an hour before. So there's two dumpsters within two houses in this neighborhood. But yeah, we got to put a sign on it. I'm going to run down to my mailbox and see if a treasure arrived. We'll try to stop back. Thanks. Hey, appreciate you. Kellen, what's going on, bud? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Can you grab me? Here's the link for this stream right now. If you guys want to do this, jump on the panel.
I know we can get him to 100. I got him. I just got him a while ago, so he's really close.
He's at 95. He needs 5 more.
Come on, guys. I know y'all got alt accounts.
Because he was at 38 yesterday, and I told myself I could get him up over 100. Big Mike? That's right. That's what we're doing. We're going to smash him up, Big Mike. I'm going to change this camera view, and I want to show you guys something. Maybe I can change this camera view. How about this one? Yeah, this one. Check this out. I want you to see the mailings for today. This is the damage you guys do to me.
I understand that, buddy. I understand that completely.
Look at this. And that's not even this many mailings that need to go out next week. All those on top of all of these are giveaways. Is that crazy? I told my lady, I said, what were we thinking last night when we hunted that box? Look at those are envelopes that have to go out.
Wow.
It's nuts.
What y'all do?
Hey, Pammy Jones.
Did I even get on last night? I don't even think I got online last night. I was like so beat.
I believe it.
I had 3 boxes of quarters to get through, and I opened like 2 rows. I was like, look, I'm done. I can't even right now.
I jumped into a box of quarters the other day, and I found one of the San Antonio Mission standing out like no. I found 2. I found a whip, and then I found a San Antonio Mission, and of course they've been circulated and came back around. But
That's all right.
know,
Rescue them, buddy.
Found maybe 16 W's since I've been hunting 50 or 75 boxes.
Well, I know. I'm trying to figure out the areas that are closer to you. I know Minnesota has the Ware Farms and the bats, the Samoas.
St. Paul.
Yeah, the Twin Cities, stuff like that. I know they have them. I know my major buyer. He would I think like a day before the release, he already had them in the mail to him from there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the problem is Denver sends their coins up there. And then, you would think I live I live south of Denver that I'd be getting all these coins. No, we never get uncirculated quarters here. I found 1/2 box last year. And then
how many different banks do you have?
5.
That you have yourself? Okay.
Yeah. I pick up from 5 different banks. And that would be, I don't mind saying them, US, Wells, Int, Chase.
I see. Chase. I only deal with Chase for circulated coin, like halves and stuff, because that's where you find the silvers and stuff like that. Because believe it or not, Chase actually has their own facility. What they do is roll their own coin. They use Brinks and Garda in them to transport their stuff, so they don't actually get from the reserve.
Well, here's the deal. I don't know of any banks here that get from the reserve.
Okay.
I never find uncirculated anything here. Occasionally I bump into one, but remember the trick you told me, or you told the chat one day, you said, go on to eBay and find out where those W's are.
Yep, where they're being.
And click on the closest to you and see if people are finding them close. And they are. They're finding them 12 miles from here. They have them listed, and they have multiple, like 20 and 30 of them. So somebody found a box somewhere.
So big
flip.
But it's kind of like what bank, it's kind of trying to figure out. Well, if they're finding them there, look at their surrounding area. What banks are close to them?
Right, and that's a great trick. Oh, you guys can't see. Yeah, maybe.
It's like I said, it's a little research to do, but if you're wanting to find them, that's how you do it. You got to do a little legwork to do it. But once you hit that spot, they're going to be mad because you're going to be pulling from them.
Yeah, I've been telling myself that. I've been going stinking thinking. I've been saying I need to get that done. I need to find some other ones. I'm going through a box of 2019 descents, and I'm finding a ton of die crack errors. Yeah, that is very, very cool. That is potential spam. Perry Arts Talk and 2020 cents and Cracked Skull too. Have 3 of them. All right. And also, please grab that link right there, Siren. I appreciate you putting that up right now. We should be real close to 100 for that guy. That's Matt's bag. Yes, Perry Art, that is Matt's bag. I have to wrap that thing like 4 times. I think I'm going to do like one of those deals I did for Silver Life, where I did a bag within a bag within a bag within a box within a box within a box. I'm a sheet metal guy by trade, so I can really whittle up some cardboard. And I, and then every layer I said, be careful, don't use a knife. Be very careful with the box. And, and then I put another layer on it. I said, oh, be careful. Don't use any knives, and so he kept going layer by layer by layer by layer by layer to get to one gold 1/4 ounce Apollo. He was
Well, I'm
upset.
supposed to be getting. I got to get in touch back up with Wheatback Attack. He's supposed to have 2 boxes of 2020 cents for me, which one was D and one was P. And he said he tried to send them once, and it wasn't enough postage or something. So I don't know what the deal is. So I got to reach back at him because those go straight to. I don't even search my rows. My OBW rows, they just get stored away.
Wheatback has been coming into my channel a lot. I sent him a pretty neat deal. He loves his Wheaties for sure. This one, what happened here? Oh, I can't get into it right now. Sometimes I make mistakes. You ever have to go back and figure out who you gave something to and didn't label it? That's why I timestamp all my stuff.
Well, it's like Fox Run Forge. Yeah, I did. That happened with him, and I did it for like a month for people on my stream trying to figure out who this thing went through. So we never got contacted or anything. So we sent. I knew somebody else, so we sent it to somebody else, and he finally got in touch with me. He's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Well," so I got him some really cool stuff coming his way, though. But I still got it on my desk, so hopefully I'll have my packages done by Friday and have them all mailed out.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I hate that. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is not, oh, you know what? That's cool. We got a giveaway out of that deal, and it marked the bag. It's Thomas. Thomas tripped on a nickel. So yeah, I'm gonna order up some new stickers, and I kind of like $50 lanyards, key lanyards. I think I'm gonna get some of those. I'm gonna order up some new spinners. I'm gonna get some new visors.
I'll show you my lanyard. This is what I wear to work. This one.
Whoops. I can't see it. Oh, nice.
I got a PCGS.
I went to the PCGS in Vegas. And I picked up, I don't wear these lanyards. I just leave them on the safe, but
cool, man. I love them.
So I'm going to get some of those printed up, I think, for my channel.
Well, I just got my stuff's in grading right now for all my first week discoveries, and we actually have a major strike through on a first week discovery West Point again.
Really?
So of course that was sent at the same time, but it gets graded separately. So, but I got first week bats, or the Samoas are all sent out too. So I mean, hopefully I'll get all this stuff back in a decent grade. But the later boxes were much better quality coins came out of.
Badlands, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you, Pizza Guy. Thank you very much for coming in. Clinton S., what's going on, my dude? Thanks for coming in. Pat's Piling Pennies, you are new to me. Thank you very much for being here. Make sure you sub me up, and I will get you back. I promise to you.
What's up, Pat? What's up, buddy? How you doing? Out there chasing the sheep around the field?
Very so. Yeah, so you were talking about strike through. Give us a definition of strike through.
Yeah, it's almost all of America is gone.
So how did that happen?
Don't know. I've actually the Samoas. There's a lot of them. Well, this was a ware farm, but a lot of the Samoas that are coming out. Obviously, there was some a really bad dye, and yeah, so there's a lot of ones that are coming out. So definitely, if you get your Samoas, start really going over those and looking really good. And it's on the, it's not on the, it's on the reverse, not the obverse, but the reverse. There's been a lot on the bat itself. So you really want to check those over because you might have something very unique So if you get to Samoas, you really want to give a thorough examination of those.
Did you find any varieties or errors with the San Antonios?
Well, I know there was the one with the lion, everything like that. We had so many that no, I didn't really look. Like I said, I ended up with a major buyer, so he just gets it all. I don't. And the cool thing about it is he gives me more of a premium, I guess, because I don't cherry pick my stuff. So whatever he gets, whatever I get, he gets. So as long as he, keeps doing what he's doing, I mean, he's going to get everything I got. That's why I haven't given none away or anything right now, because I got to make some money. That's how I've been able to buy more and more and more boxes. I'm just keep rolling everything over. So
Are you planning on keeping a bunch yourself? Are you planning on keeping, say, 5 rolls or something like that?
Well, my goal last year, I just wanted to keep 2 rows of each, and I did last year, and I've already started on it this year too. I've already got a row of the Samoas, a row of the Ware Farm. Basically, what I do is I don't cherry pick anything. So whatever I get in a box, to make my row, that's what I do. So even though the ones I have are not the best to what I have, because those went into my sets. So. And this year, I'm going to actually do the sets again toward the end of the year, but I'm doing a very small run. And the people who actually bought from me last year, they're going to get first dibs on my sets.
Oh, very cool.
And then if they don't sell out to those guys, and then I'll open up. Like I said, it's probably going to be 10 sets. I mean, I'm not going to, because I've got literally thousands of dollars sitting in my room right now.
Right.
Of these sets from last year.
That's the problem with this deal, is if you don't keep moving. That's the problem with, I couldn't afford to buy as much silver as I needed to before this train wreck happened in this world, and so now I'm paying the price on my channel of scrambling. So who did I see? The Wizard's here. Thank you very much, Wizard. I appreciate you very much. That is Ron Neffel. Make sure you grab him up. Jeff Dunn, what's going on, my bud? Thanks for coming in. Silver Wishes is driving, probably going fishing. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Kellen, appreciate you. Pat, I don't have you, but I will definitely grab you. Can you guys, anybody who just came in, can you please grab this channel up? Run over there. Oh, wait, that's not it. I'm going to throw this link out there. And would you please go over and get this channel? Once I get him to 100, I can breathe again.
Yeah, guys, we're like right there too. He's like really super close. Less like
97. I need 3 more. Tell me who hits that 100. Tell me the 100 subscribble.
Pat's Pile of Pennies. Thank you, buddy.
Everyday Opportunity. What's going on? I don't think I have you either. Please grab me up and leave a comment, and I will get you after this stream. I promise you I do that. Johnny, what's going on? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Ron Netzel says he's at a hundo.
All right.
104. Oh, we got him a little cush.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, guys.
I appreciate each and every one of you. He happens to be fishing right now. He's took a friend out. I've only chatted with the guy for about 5 minutes in the chat last night. We smashed him up, so he came in and said, "What's going on?"
He might. Well, if you got him over 100, he might tell you one of those secret fishing spots he uses.
Right. Well, that's the plan. Think I'm doing it for nothing? I need a honey hole. That's what I'm doing it for. I got lots of friends on the internet. I need a fishing hole. Clinton, what's going on, bud? I hope you are safe. Are you still over there at the big A? If you are, I just recently sent my son back. Well, I didn't send him back. I let him go back to work. I had him held out because I just didn't want to deal with it, but he has to go back. I don't know, Clinton, if you're still over there at the Big A, but if you are, thank you for being there. And I don't see anybody 12 hours a day. Yeah, that's what he's doing now. Your opinion, Clinton, are they being safe over there? Let me know. We don't need to talk about names or any of that stuff. Just are they being safe? Or as safe as possible?
Yeah. Well, when to go into work here, they actually have dots on the floor. You got to stay 6 feet away from each other as you go in. Then they come in with a scanner and take your temperature.
Oh, really?
Yep. They hand out masks, which I have my own. They hand out masks, everything like that. The thing about it is we have contractors and stuff. We have QSAN contractors, cleaning people who come in that don't get done.
Yeah.
So it's like, what?
You should see the size of this facility they got going in for the Big A. This thing is 5 football fields and 5 stories tall. And they were out there. Yeah, it's 5 football fields wide and long, however you can stack them. That's how big this place is. And it's right next to a distribution facility. This guy's going to run the world in about 5 years. I think that's too much power myself. He is the richest guy in the world, isn't he now?
TY Hitman, for real. Thank you.
Hey, TY, what's going on? I was hoping Majestic was going to be here.
He was on my stream a little earlier.
Yeah, I heard. I always miss him. Another one of my man crushes.
Dude, he's my bromance. He's a sweetheart, dude, for real. I mean, and I'm telling you what, his Lincoln collection and stuff, man, is absolutely gorgeous. He's got some beautiful coins, man.
Get that fishing spot, Big Flip. All right, Susie Q, thank you. And I think you said you're bugging out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Susie, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. I can't do my normal work because I keep passing out, and the doctors don't know why.
Ugh.
That's not good. You walk around with a helmet on? Is that what's going on?
I got one. Big Flip, I just ordered my scope.
And what'd you get?
The same one you got.
Optitech?
Yep.
Yeah, they're cheap and it doesn't miss a beat.
I think mine after taxes and everything was like $84.
Yeah. Everyday Opportunity said, I got 133 family and 153 family, and I have a giveaway winner's choice 104, a W Laurel quarter 2, 71 Clad Kennedy proof 3, 77 Clad Kennedy proof 4, Clad Kennedy proof. Very cool. If you guys don't have that channel right there, you need to bust them up. If Siren, if you don't mind, can you please? Yeah, Kellen, behave. I did not. Yeah, there you are. Susie Q says behave. Can you please grab that channel up right there? Opportunity. And there's a giveaway going on over there. He's looking for 17 more friends to 150, and he's going to do a giveaway.
Let's see here.
Lock and load, huh? Man, this world's a bummer right now.
Yep.
Did they supply you with those, or you brought in your own?
I have a lady who makes them.
Oh.
They actually got little pouches in it on the sides to put in filters.
Oh, that's neat. Do you have a clique there in that building? Do you have your own little clique of buddies in there?
I know a lot of people in here, but there's only one guy I really ever hung out with outside of work. The rest, it's work.
How many people are in there?
I think there's like 350 employees.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. We're not right next to the big Ford truck plant and everything. They're closed down. But, like I said, we're essential because we make fast food stuff for fast food restaurants. It's irritating to say the least. To be honest with you.
It's loud in there.
Yeah, I gotta wear double hearing protection. In one room, I wear double hearing protection. I'll put earplugs in, then I'll put my stuff down. Hard hats, in case a frozen biscuit or something falls off the line, hits you in the head, because that can kill you.
A biscuit upside the head.
I mean, yeah,
Kellen says WTH, lock and load. Kellen's always mixing it up. Oh, I see what you're saying. WTH coins and silver. What's going on? 6 months ago, and you would get erected in a bank for what we do have to do now. Yeah, that's for sure. Matter of fact, the other day I walked into 7-Eleven and I did that, and he did that, and I go, "This is a stick up," and it was kind of funny for a second. But yeah, it's crazy going into the bank all covered up.
Yeah, it's insane. Like here, I've been really lucky with the way the banks have been dealing with this. But I tell you what, with all this stuff that's going on, it's going to change a lot of way people do business now. I mean, because you guys stand is like I was just needed a simple cable for my computer, right? That I just got, and I go to the store, and I mean, they were sold out everywhere, and I'm like, you got so many people working from home now, which I think production would probably be a lot better because you don't have the freaking prying eyes of management constantly over your shoulder. You're in a more relaxed environment at home. You know what I'm saying? You can actually focus more. And I mean, I think you're going to see the structure change a lot in the way people do business and stuff like that. Like most of the cases here, for example, management. You know what I mean?
Well, and some people don't get it. They just don't get it. I don't wear a mask for protection for myself, though that's kind of what I'm doing, but I do it mostly for the people around me so that I don't send it home to their dad. I would be sick to my stomach if I was the culprit for getting my neighbor sick and him dying from this thing. It would just make me ill.
Well, I tell you what, with two of the people that I work with, they've been in ICU on ventilators for like 3 weeks now, at least.
Well, they're saying once you're on a ventilator, you have a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, it's not good. And I mean, and these people I worked with for a long time. I've had, there's been so much going on with work right before the COVID. I've lost two friends of mine at work from suicide. And then this stuff happens, and it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Then you got other coworkers that might not live, that people you've known for years and years work with next to them, and you learn about their families and their kids, and it's heartbreaking, it's heart wrenching, and like I said, that's why I'm so upset. It's like you got to come into work every day, keep exposing myself to these people, or me exposing myself to them. They have families and issues, and they were going home. It's very stressful. It really is. I mean,
710, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I thought about you yesterday when I was putting oil on my lady's Honda. 710 is oil upside down. Absolutely correct. And Badlands, I appreciate you. WTH, thank you. Here's a link. Would you guys please grab this link up and go over and help this guy out? We're getting him up over 100, which we have done, but I want to get him some cushion today. He started out at 38 last night, and I told him I would help him out. I didn't tell him that. I just did it. And so he's been on YouTube for over 6 months, maybe longer, and he only had like 32 subscribers, and he does a great channel, so make sure you grab that out. Oil on 710 sounds better, yeah. You look a little tired, Jeep.
I am. And every day when I come in, I don't know if I'm going to get forced tonight, because they usually don't tell you right before your shift's over with. So when you get excited and you get awake, you're like, oh my God, I'm going to get out of here. Then they come to you, it's like, hey, you're forced. So it gets depressing.
They make you take a second shift?
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, as much as I've been doing with these quarters and stuff, uh, just paid off 2 major credit cards. So once everything is caught up and paid for, so hopefully by the end of the West Point thing, I'm already looking at my own equipment to buy to start my brick and mortar store. I found my change wrapper, which does from halves all the way down. Does all of them. Actually, I can do shotgun rows and everything. It's $4,500. I've been looking at that. I might be purchasing that here shortly. Coin sorter machines. Once I get that, which they're cheaper. So once I get that going, because a lot of people have problems with getting boxes, right? A lot of people like coin row hunters, for example, go to the bank, they get grief about getting boxes. Then they want to charge you an exponential amount. Some banks do to get those boxes if you don't have business accounts. Even if you have a business account, you got to pay. So I'm actually going to undercut the banks.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to undercut the banks of what they charge. I'm going to wrap my own, box my own. And of course, I ain't going to be able to search everything my own. So, which is really cool. But yeah, the machines I'm looking at actually do $half, everything. So all this stuff that I get in, I'll be able to do. And the cool thing about that is when I want to order stuff for myself to search, I have a location now that's saved, and I'm dealing with Garda Brinks and them that I can have delivered to my facilities, and don't have to worry about if I want to do my skid, which is my goal this year, is to do my skid live stream. I have a place for it to be delivered, a secure business location.
Huh.
So I definitely, so if people want to come in, it's a percentage, like, because I got to take into consideration how much the wrap costs, how much the electricity transmission, so all the logistics you got to work out of how much I got to charge a box. But I'm maybe $2 a box, something like that, to get a box of coins or whatever you want. So if you want to come in and order 10 boxes, if I got 10 boxes, they're yours. No grief. But I'm going to wrap my own machines. That way, I have my own storage area, so I can wrap my own coins, put them in the boxes, seal them, do all that stuff. I have a buddy, he's a big wig in a box company. So I need to talk with him. He's in a Jeep club with me about actually designing and making my own boxes like you get from the bank, so I can put these rows in. Then the machines themselves will charge 6%. So I'm undercut freaking Coinstar and all these other people, and the machines I'm looking at is called Cummins. They actually have a cash dispenser. So instead of having to print a receipt, go to a teller and stuff like that, it'll actually dispense your cash right then and there.
Well, that's cool. Yes,
So,
I think I am going to do a fly fishing this summer, but I haven't had a lot of time on my other channel, so I'm planning on doing that. And so that'll be cool, Jeep.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because I'm building my own store and everything. I'm actually going to, like I said, I'm building it all myself, because if it flops, I still got the space that I can rent out or do whatever I want with. So
what do you think about that?
she likes it. She actually, she's like talking about the equipment and everything like that. So, and like I said, we process so much ourselves for personal use right now. That's not a bad thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the spools of wrappers, if I buy bulk and stuff like that, I mean, one spool will do 1,000 rows. So, 1,000 rows. So you're looking at like 0.02 cents a row that I can have wrapped. So, I mean, it's really, I'm trying to keep it affordable, but I still got to make a profit, because that's the name of the game as a business. You want to make money.
Right.
But I'm tired of seeing people get freaking ripped off. It's like I can go to the banks that got change machines, but I don't have an account there. They're going to charge me up to 24% to use their machine.
Huh. At your bank?
Not my bank, but I know like U.S. Bank, which I don't have an account with, and L&N Federal Credit Union. No, they have coin sorter machines. You just put it in, they prints out your receipt, you take it to the teller. But they're going, if you don't have an account there, they're going to charge you a lot of money to use their equipment.
Hidden, what's going on, bud? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you.
But You know, that's like I'm saying. I mean, people need their money, and especially right now, everybody, you know, with these economical issues, not working and everything like that, they're all those buckets of change people have been saving up. They're taking them, and they're. What wouldn't you take it to a place where you're going to make more money versus lose more money?
Well, I'll tell you this. I ended up sending out 140 pounds of NIFCs to San Francisco to my nephew, and I had him run them through a Coinstar and send me back the $1,500 or whatever it was. Yeah, it was 1,500. No, it was yeah, $1,500 in Amazon credit because that's the only way I could get rid of them out there. But at least
Yeah,
I got the NIFCs out of here.
yeah, but Amazon credit is like people need the cash. A lot of people don't even want the Amazon. You know what I mean? They don't.
Right.
I don't. I barely ever buy on Amazon. I can get like when I go to use the machine, I can put it all on Amazon. But really, am I going to buy that much on Amazon? No.
Well, and
Eh,
that was one of my deals is I knew where the money was going when I did get that credit. I knew that I needed a GoPro. I knew that I needed 2 new cameras.
yeah,
And then, we needed all that stuff for, that for the lockdown. So it is what it is. I mean,
yeah.
I used it all. I used every penny of it in the last few months. Is that your
But like
Jeep?
it's huh?
Is that your Jeep? There he is.
Yep, that's my Jeep. No, I'm talking. I'm on the phone. But
That
yep,
is
there's my little
that,
baby.
that's a gorgeous state. I drove through there a couple years back, man, and I would move there in a minute.
Oh,
You know,
I tell you what, I'm not from Kentucky myself, but I love it. I mean, I've lived a lot of places. I mean, I've lived on the beach. I mean, I've, I'm from Nashville, which is beautiful country in itself too, out in Tennessee. But I mean, I just like Kentucky. There's a lot of good folk here too.
huh, yeah, I would move there in a minute. I drove through there 2 years ago, and that was crazy nice. Yeah, John got the PCGS lanyard. Show us a picture of that building. How big is that thing?
This is plant 2. It goes way down there. It's pretty wide. Plant. We actually have another plant right next door. It's plant 1. So I've worked at both facilities. But I mean, look at that unit. The big cooling units and stuff.
That's crazy. You guys got rain last night?
Yeah, it's kind of raining right now.
All right, Jeep. Will you be safe, my bud?
Hey, thanks for having me on Big Flip. It's always a pleasure to talk with you and be on here with you,
I
buddy.
appreciate you. I've been missing you a lot, my friend. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I'll talk to you later, my friend.
All right, dude. Be safe.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace. Hey, Crappie, what's going on, my bud? Hey, Crappie, I got a channel for you to grab up. Where you been, by the way? I'm a little upset. Mountain of Coin Accord, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. And Jeff Dunn, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Here is a linky. Clicky on the linky, please. Go over there and bust this guy up. Can you please tell him Big Flip sent you? Just click on that link. It is an outdoor channel, Crappie, and it is a local guy here, and he's got some great videos. And I just thought he was, I just think he wasn't getting the respect he needed on his channel. So I figured, and I've never done this, out of the blue, grabbed a channel on YouTube and tried to help him out. I've never done this. I was on Bassman's. Well, I'm still upset. Stop by to hit the like button. I'm at work. Thank you very much, Mountain. I appreciate you. And Siren threw up the link for Real Hawk Adventures. Please grab that one up. I thank you very much. All right, I am going to walk away for a second. I have to go upstairs, refresh my coffee. I will be right back. Give me like 2 minutes, okay? And I'll come right back. All right. And then keep the chat going if you don't mind, please. Clicky on this linky. Let's see where he's at. 108. I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. So my front yard is full of monarch butterflies, and there's an albino one out there. It's all white. Really neat. They're all little teeny babies. What I heard happens is the monarchs hatch and then they get to the mountains and they can't make it up over the mountains, so they kind of stick here in Colorado Springs. That's what I heard. So that'll be very cool that they're eating those yellow flowers, the dandelions. And I haven't run my lawnmower and I have a lot of dandelions out front. So they're all on the dandelions. Makes me think I'm not going to cut them for a while. 13's in the chat. If I haven't seen you in here, I appreciate it. If anybody wants to get on the panel, I will throw this link up there. We had Jeep in here, which was really cool. 5,800 W's for that guy. Is that crazy or what? There's the link if anybody else wants. Hey, Siren. Ashes, what's going on, bud? Thanks for being here. Hey, new family, I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Thank you very much. This is just it's kind of a networking deal. Please grab up Siren's throwing Real Hawk Adventures out there. Would you please grab that channel up? And then New Familia just came in. Please grab that channel up. Just copy it and go over there. He lost his other channel. I don't know the scenario behind it, but he's Brazilian and he speaks Brazilian. I think it's Brazilian Portuguese, and it's real hard to communicate with him. But I do know that he was hacked. He lost a bunch of money and he lost his other channel. He was like 30,000 subscribers and it's just gone. So he needs some help. Let's see if we can help him out. And that is the new Familia de Estrada. Instead of Familia de Estrada, he lost that other channel for some reason. So make sure you grab that one up and also get Real Hawk. Anybody got anything on their mind, a topic they want to talk about? Let's talk about it. And Ashes, thank you very much for all you do. You said you'd be right back. I don't know if you're in here, but thank you very much. I'm back. Got him reeled in. Attaboy Crappie, I appreciate you very, very much. And if anybody knows anybody who would like to bust this guy up, please, let's get him. He was at 38 yesterday and has been on YouTube for 6 months. And I just think he needed more attention. And I think he was worth my time to get him up over that 100. You know, that 100 is huge. And then the 1,000 is really big. And the 2,000 is just crazy to even think about getting there. And I appreciate each and every one of you for getting me up over the 2,000. So yeah, make sure you guys grab up that family. I appreciate you all. Yeah, he lost a lot of money and he lost his channel. So I don't know. I'm reaching for you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. So what I do when I chat with him is I bring up my English to Brazilian Portuguese and I can talk to him that way. But I think I can. And so I just do a translation and then I copy it and I throw it down here. That's really the only way I can chat with him, but maybe I didn't do that right. No, I didn't do it right. Let me see if I can do it. If anybody has a topic on their mind, feel free to throw it out there. Yes, when your town opens up after lockdown, please have the KN95 mask. Yeah, and I can't get any. I don't know. Our town has opened up. I need a haircut really bad, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm going to get in touch with my barber and see if he won't cut my hair after hours, or I'll get Flipside to do it, something like that. Morel mushrooms is where I've been, and scent box hunting. Morels, huh? Man, I should be up there. We haven't got enough rain here, though. Bigfoot, go to Ace Hardware Store. They have them. Well, so do they really? Because every time, and is it just online they won't sell them? Because I'll run down to Ace. We have a big Ace hub here. Maybe I need to go. Maybe I need to go and figure it out. I know that Lowe's and Home Depot don't have them. Do not have them. Don't have them. I don't think that's proper. Don't. Morels just got 8 in my yard this morning. Yeah, see, Colorado, we're not really a moist, high humidity state, and I think you need that. We have what they call cowboy mushrooms or bolitas, and they're really, really good in stews. Hey, Ashes, thanks for coming in, and thank you for all you do for the world, your community, and my channel. I thank you very much. As a first responder, I much appreciate you, my friend. Michigan. Yeah, Jeff, I get, matter of fact, I was supposed to take coins back this morning, but I have so many boxes I need to go through. I'm just going to, hopefully they'll let me in tomorrow to do my coin return. But yes, I've been able to get coins. Matter of fact, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes of pennies, 1, 2, 3 boxes of nickels, and I have maybe 5 or 6 boxes of halves. I was thinking I might do a coin stream tonight, just because I'm going to revamp all my silver pulls. I got coins with no place to return them. Yeah, so just get on the phone and make some phone calls. Kellen, here's a little trick. If you live in a town that has meters, parking meters, I know parking meters has got away from coins and they're swipeable and all that stuff, but people still pay parking meters with coins, and those coins are going somewhere. And so when they pick up those coins, where do they take them? You got to find that bank, and that bank's going to have a massive coin counter. And open up, just be on the down low, slip in there, open up an account, and put $150 in savings and put $50 in the checking and leave it. And then once you have the account opened up, move your entire savings over to checking, and then they'll move $25 a month for free checking down to your savings, and then utilize their coin counter. But you got to find out where they're moving their coins from the meters, and you got to find that machine. Just a little heads up. That's kind of a trick that I know. And for a long time, I was driving up to visit my father and dropping coins off in Denver and at a big coin counter up there. So I struggle returning coins too. Meters are all bagged off around here. So then where do they send them, Kellen? When they bag them up, they got to go somewhere. Do they go up to Brinks or something? City has their own coin counter. Oh, Florida owns their own counters now. Hey, family, I'm I'm glad for you, my friend. I'm glad you're in a better way. So let me see where we're at with this guy. 108. You see Siren throwing that link out there? Would you please grab that link? Anybody who just came in, please grab this link that I'm on a post right now and get over there and bust him up. I'm trying to get him some cushion over his 100 today. Real quick. You streaming tonight? Yeah, Hidden, I think I'm going to. I'm just going to do a couple hours, couple boxes. I'm thinking I might do that tonight. I don't know if Raven, Seeker, Rob are going to do their. No, they do that on Monday. I don't know if anybody's. I know people are scheduled for tonight, but Shibby is one channel that I don't want to step on for sure. I never want to step on Shibby. There's certain channels I never want to step on, and Shibby happens to be one of them. And I think Shibby is streaming tonight. And if he is, I might come on earlier or later. I would never step on Shibby. So I can only dump one time a month and only at one location. Just turned in 3 buckets of pennies yesterday. They charged me $6 a box to buy. So I got to keep them happy about taking them in. Crappie, you got to find a different bank. You should never have to pay for coins. Something's wrong there. I don't know how small your town is, but yeah, Badlands Shibby is great. He is, and I did a meetup with Shibby. I met up with him in New York, and we went and hung out at a casino and hung out in the RV and had some beverages. And I got to meet up with Shibby and Noah's Coins. Noah's Coins is Jeffrey and his son Noah. I got to meet up with them, so we had a good time. Matter of fact, we went in the casino, and Noah stayed out in the RV and ate all my ice cream and drank all my root beer. When I came back, I had no root beer left and no ice cream. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was a good time. I have a dump banquet. They won't let anybody in the lobby. Yeah, you need to schedule an appointment. I'm fortunate that I haven't run into any snags. Big Flip, how are you? Did you get your root beer float? Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, I had a root beer float last night with real vanilla ice cream. I'm kind of bouncing off keto right now, but I'm going to get back on this thing. I've gained 5 pounds back. I'm watching it closely. But as soon as I fire off on keto again, I'll dive right back down. Fazler, what's going on, my bud? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Fazler, can you grab this? I'm trying to hit 200. Yeah, you can show that. Pizza Guy says, I'm trying to hit 200 each, 50. The giveaway will get better, but I'm trying to do this by May 20th. I'm at 130 now. If I can get some love, I'd appreciate it. Okay, so we need to work on Pizza Guy also. I'll grab Pizza Guy. I'll put the link up for Pizza Guy. Siren, would you keep throwing out for real, please? I'll grab up the Pizza Guy. Let me go over there. I'll grab his link. Unless you want to do them both. Oh, here's one of my problems. I'm signed in as Big Flip Outdoor Media, and I do not have Big Flip Outdoor Media as a moderator, so I have no control. All right, let me grab up Pizza Guy. Pizza Guy, you can have my 100. Yeah, I shouted out. I did a shout out for Scott R, and he said, "Don't do that because I don't want any subs." I think you're full of it myself, but let me grab Pizza Guy. What's going on? Oh, that's the flip bot. That's the problem with that. Let me refresh this. I'm lost. My kid worked all night at Amazon last night, so he's a little tired. Matt 83, no special occasion. We're just kind of chatting. I was doing mailings and I hurt my arm picking your pack up. And so I'm just trying to recover. Thank you very much for all you do. I appreciate you. All right, let me see. Okay, so here it is. Let me grab up Pizza Guy. We're going to get Pizza Guy going here. Matter of fact, Pizza Guy, I'm just going to make you a moderator for right now. You can throw your link out there. I don't know why it's not letting me. I don't know. I don't get it sometimes. It's crazy. So Pizza Guy, say something in the chat. I think you caught a wrench. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Matt, let me think about this. Are you on watch? No, not yet. Yeah, you are on watch, as a matter of fact. Pat's piling pennies. Triple P, PPP. Oh, he's off watch. Matt, you want to show us what's going on with you? I will throw the link up there if you want. I know you did it on Jeeps. If you got time, I'll throw a link out there so you can jump on this panel if you want, my bud. There's the linky. If you want to click on that and jump in here, let me know if you did it though. And it's cool if you don't want to. I get it. I get it. Lining up my guys and smoking. It's not a boat. We call it SMAC. We call it a skiff. Oh, what do they call the Cajun small flatboat? A Piro? I don't know what they call those little boats. Yeah, I thought that's what it was, Piro. Check out picture I just sent you. All right, I will do that. Yeah, there was those are cool butterflies. I've never seen. Are those a butterfly or are those a grasshopper? I think those are big. Oh, wait, let me think. Oh, those are big, dude. You've got those inside a overhang for your vehicle outside. Those are crazy. I am not smoking, just to let you guys know. Tearing my hair out. Yeah, so there was a albino butterfly out front. It was a little teeny monarch. I think monarchs come out of the cocoon small and then they get bigger. I don't know. Or maybe these weren't monarchs, but they look like monarchs to me. Pierogi. Now, come on, Crappie. I didn't know you know the proper name. It gets better, I promise. Yeah. Oh, everything's a trigger. Everything is a trigger. Getting in the truck is a trigger. Getting out of the truck is a trigger. Eating, trigger. Stepping outside to water the garden, trigger. Coffee, trigger. Everything's a trigger. They were in the process of next stage, I think. Very well could be. Oh, there he is. Let me bring him up. Ha.
What's
What's
up, Big
going on,
Flipper?
Matt? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Nothing
You
much.
know the dealio.
Can you hear me?
So you're just parked right now waiting for a spot to park that thing or what?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you
we
hear me at
got you.
all? Okay. Yeah, I had to switch my
We
headphones
got
out. The
you.
other ones wasn't working for some reason. But yeah, that's the dock we're going to right there. We just had a standby dock right here. I got my guys painting right now, so that's what I was lining them up with their jobs for the afternoon. But so half the deck's all wet. But yeah, this is the river. It's hard to see the boat from this close though.
Did you get
Anyway,
rain this morning?
no, we didn't actually.
Huh. We haven't had rain in.
No.
I got a 55-gallon drum of water that I catch off of my greenhouse, and it's only a third full, and that's what's happened in the last 2 months. We haven't had any water here. Constitutional Silver Searcher just finished the box of 2019 cents and found 350 die cracks. Still have another box to go. Well, that is a lot of work, but congratulations on that.
Man. Yep, there's not much going on out here right now, though. No ships passing. That's the tank farm that we're going to be pumping to.
Huh. So when is your next scheduled time to go home? Pronounced Pero. Thank you, WPH. I appreciate it.
I'm supposed to go home in about 10 days will be my next time to go home, but I'm not going to go home until probably around 28 days from now. Yeah, about 28 days from now.
Huh. What's the temperature there right now?
It's only about 80, 85.
Man. We're dealing with a balmy 70.
This is great weather right now. About as good as it gets. I'm outside not sweating. For a fat kid, that's good stuff.
You could play football on that thing.
Oh, no doubt. They're both the size. Each board is the size as long as a football field, not counting end zones. It's just hard to see from. I'm only on the second deck. It's not easy to see if I was in the wheelhouse looking
Scott R,
down.
thanks for coming in.
I'm climbing on a fall. Hurt my fat self. Oh, oh my God. Yeah, I thought they'd at least have something starting to pass by. I see maybe a ship all the way down there coming northbound, but he's going to be another 30 minutes before he gets here, I imagine.
So how fast, if right now, if you were going upriver, how fast would that little skiff go?
Like this boat?
Yeah, I was just playing with you. Yeah, that boat.
Okay, because there's another little crew boat up there. I don't know if he's talking about that. I don't know if you can see it right on this front of our.
No, I can't
Anyway,
quite.
well, behind the bins, which is where the slack water's at, we'll probably make right around 4 or 5 right now. And then once we get around the bins and the straightaways, if we can't duck behind a bin, we'll only make probably about 3.5. The river is extremely high. Normally we're almost on the bank right here. But if you look over there where I don't know, can you see them shells on the levee?
The shells, the white.
Yeah, the white. Normally that's about the water's about 10 foot lower than it is right now. That do not anchor sign's usually on land. There's usually only about 100 or 200 feet on the side of us before the land starts. Now, yesterday they had like a 10, 11 foot alligator come, which was crazy with the river being this high and the current rolling, but it's kind of slack where we had the current. Oh, they had about a 10 foot alligator come out of the bushes over there and swam all the way to the barges and swam back, but he was too far away for me to actually get good video of him.
Huh. You know what was amazing when I was down there is the alligators run over in the middle of the road. I mean, I thought that was, there's a lot of gators running around there, and I got to go back there. I got to drink that place in for a couple weeks. I want to go back there. I want to just get locked in there and drink that place in for like 2 weeks. Because
especially if you like to be outdoors and like see if you go like New Orleans route You kind of got a backwoods look when y'all stopped at a campground in Morgan City, Berwick area. But like coming by my house, it's a completely different world than if you like in the city parts of New Orleans. If you come by where I live at, it's mostly country living, and there's 5 main bayous by my house, and each little town it runs along each bayou. There's going to be houses on each side of each bayou, and that's pretty much how it all works. It's like 5 fingers with canals that run up on the side of each individual town. And each individual town's got their own great fishing spots, freshwater spots, saltwater spots, their own seafood areas, seafood places to buy seafood and stuff. Um, but it's definitely different if you come to the more rural area and just head out on a boat every day, or you know there's spots where you can go deer hunting with the deer. We got Morse deer over here. They're small, not really big deer around my house. You gotta drive 2-3 hours north before you're even gonna start finding you know, some decent sized deer.
What do you call those deer? You said they were what?
Like Morse deer. They just call them like
Morse?
Morse deer. They just Morse.
Are they a whitetail or are they a
Yeah,
gray deer or what are they?
they're whitetail. They just don't get as big because they're in Morse and they're constantly sinking in. So they kind of I guess adapt to the area. Most of them stay in marshy areas. So
Right.
I don't know. I
We've
don't know
got
why.
we have some muley deer here, and I bumped into one last hunting season that was as big. Well, he looked as big as an elk. He was back to me. I thought he was an elk. I was going to shoot him, and then I saw that it was a mule deer, and I went, "Holy moly!" It was the biggest mule deer I've ever seen. Had to have been 400 pounds. Well, okay.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
just huge.
The biggest deer we see around our house is about 140 pounds,
Uh,
150 pounds. It's going to be about max. Now, when my dad has his camp at Mississippi, you'll get them closer to about 180 to 200, but that's about the biggest you got there. But once you get closer to the Mississippi River, the deer actually get bigger. You'll start, getting some 240, 250. But we definitely don't have deer like you have in Colorado.
um, yeah, we have some monsters here. Matter of fact, this year I'm hoping to get my moose tag. If I get a moose tag, it is going to be epic for me. I have a total of 8 points for a moose, and I have 5 of them weighted, or 4 of them are weighted points. So it's like a double point. So I could.
Yeah.
Hey, Silver Life, thanks for coming in. I'm sorry I did not. I saw you, but Matt was talking. So, but yeah, and hopefully Flipside gets her tag for ranching for wildlife. That'll be cool for her. Starbucks Jeff, what's going on? Thanks for coming in.
That flag back there that you probably can't see is Fort Jackson. I'm almost in Venice, Louisiana, so that's actually Fort Jackson over there. It's a old fort that you can actually go and tour inside and stuff. Anyway, nothing else that we had the end of the world over here. There's really nothing over here.
Huh. And so
About
you're getting ready to drop, or you're getting ready to pick up?
we're gonna discharge when these barges are empty. The barge is gonna be about right here on the push knee. That's what it's like when it's empty. Right now, it's completely loaded down. It's way down there.
Oh,
So
so
it goes from right now. It has like a 10-foot draft, and when it's empty, it's gonna have only 2 foot in the water.
huh, really?
Yeah, if you could, it's probably not noticeable if you don't really think about it, but on the videos on my channel, you can actually see the difference of some when we're loaded. Like when we're empty and we're passing through bridges and stuff, it looks like we're about to hit everything. But when you're loaded, you can actually see water in between the bridge walls and lock walls and the barge. When you're empty, you can't really see water in between. You just gotta aim for the middle and roll through and just know that you're probably 10, 15 foot wide on each side. You just got to pretty much have faith. Just get used to it.
Yeah, that commitment thing, it freaked me out.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest things it takes to get used to, really.
Well, I've seen like tugboat captains that are bringing in like a cruise ship or something, And they put a
Yeah.
spotter on the ship itself so you can watch for all the tugs.
Yeah. Yeah. Anytime we're going through locks, I have to put guys on the head of the tow also, because we also got to catch lines in the lock. So they have to catch a line on the bow and the stern. But yeah, anytime we go through locks or really narrow, if I'm only going to have 5-6 feet of clearance on each side, I'll have a guy, 2 guys on the bow, because if not, you can't tell. When I'm about 25 foot wide with empties, I look like I'm about to smash the bank. So that last 25 feet or so, you can't tell if you're 2 foot wide or 25 foot wide until you kind of get the feel of it. You definitely can't see much of a difference.
And if you're going downriver, if you're going from upstream down and you head to one of those bridges, you cannot stop. You have to go, right?
No doubt. You definitely got to drive on it because the current's going to start pulling you into the beams of the bridges and stuff. And like right now, southbound, I was making 15 miles an hour southbound the other day. That shows you how much the river's running. We average about 4.5 northbound and about 15 southbound right now.
Huh. Hey, Finley, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Hey, Flip, it's been a year since I've seen you. How have you been doing? I am good, Finley. Where have you been hiding? In a year's time, I've lost 80 pounds, my bud.
Hey, y'all want to smile? Y'all want YouTube live, Killing it. Killing the game. Bunch of retard. Oh, man.
Oh, and all of a sudden we're working? Is that what's going on there? The boss looks
Yeah,
over.
right.
It's time to get to work.
They're painting, Roger. They're painting the deck. We got to put non-skid on the deck. That way nobody slips on it. So they got to put a coat of paint. Then they throw some sand on top of it. Then they repaint over the sand. And then you got non-skid.
Are you guys using protective stuff and staying distance or what?
No. I mean, it's impossible. We live inside this small boat, so it's not really going to make a difference anyway. I mean, we have stuff to clean our hands. We got to get tested before we come to the boats. So, like we have crew change tomorrow, and over here at this dock, each guy actually got to go in the ambulance before they even let him on the boat and run tests. But they're also running tests at the office before we come out to the boats.
I'll be right back. I got to lock that dog out. He's wearing me out. Outside.
I can't see a chat, guys. If anybody's talking to me, hello. But I can't see any of you guys. I wish that big alligator would come out right now. It'd be a good time for it to show its face. Goodness gracious, this one's blowing like crazy. Oh. Crew load up there is about to take a run, pick up some people on the other side. There's no way to get to this side unless oh man, you gotta come from way up. And most of these vehicles that's on this side over here was brung by barges and put on that bank to work around that facility right there. I don't even think you can make it over here with a vehicle anymore. You used to be able to 2 years ago.
And so do you know where you're going from here, Matt?
Yeah, we're going to Lake Charles to. We're actually going to discharge here. Then we're going to reload a different product on the same dock, and then we're going to head to Lake Charles, Louisiana, and discharge. And then after that, we don't have any orders yet. Probably head back to Point Comfort, Texas, reload crude oil to come back here. Since we got this kind of contract, they from what I understand, they throw a couple little small jobs in between it. Instead of heading all the way back, 500, 600 miles west with nothing, they kind of, if they can add a little run in between, they'll load us back up and discharge us on the way over there, and then send us to Point Comfort to get the load. So that way, it's only 150, 200 miles further you go with just empties, with not pushing any product anywhere.
It's an amazing job you have.
Man, I wish I could talk this alligator into coming out. Man, that alligator is massive. It's one of the biggest alligators I've seen in a while. It's got to be at least 11, around 11 foot.
And where is he at, between you and the shore?
Yeah, he's over there in the trees, right over there in the trees. In fact, he looked huge to me yesterday, and I was looking at him with binoculars, and he was a good 300-400 feet away. So I know he's got to be pretty huge. And to be able to swim in the current right here, it's got to be a big gator that, got some strength.
Right. Let me get caught up in the chat here. King Hacks, what's going on? Who wants to make money online? Well,
Hey, I
King
see a
Hacks,
ship coming up at least.
thanks for coming in. I appreciate you very much. And Finley, I appreciate you for showing up. Thank you very much. And who else might have come in? Archaeology Mikey, thank you, my friend.
It's hard to see right now, but there's definitely a ship probably about 2 miles below us. Probably passing us up in the next 10, 15 minutes or so. So if you're going to stay on, I'll stay on until he passes. At least I'll see something kind of interesting.
That'll be cool. Yeah, we're going to just hang out here for a little bit. Silver Wishes says, today is free grading. Silver Wishes, go ahead and tell us about it. The fishing dream, what's going on, bud? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. And slabbing through auction house.
I can
PCG.
show you what the inside of the galley looks like.
Yeah, let's
Should have
do
enough
that.
service. It's probably one of the worst boats I've been on ever. It's an old, outdated boat. But yeah.
Well, it's pretty clean.
Yeah, it definitely stays clean. That's one thing for sure. In fact, once a week, the guys clean everything. Walls, ceilings, lights, fixtures, everything gets cleaned. Every piece of wood inside gets pledged. It's going to get louder. I'm getting by the engine. We only got generators running right now. But I'm going to mute myself.
That guy's got an amazing job. I didn't do something right in my life. There's a lot of things that I probably should have done. Look at those motors. Those are generators. That's generators just to run the ship. That's not even the motors for the ship. Oh, yeah, it might be the motors for the ship. Yeah, those are the two motors, got to be. And a generator. Or two. Thank you, Siren, for running those links. I appreciate you very, very much. Let me see where we're at with this one. 110. We smashed that channel up. I appreciate you. He was at 38 and we are at 110. Let's see if we can keep going. Let me give you guys a link. Any of the newbies in here that just popped in, can you please run over here and grab this outdoor channel up, please? He's a local guy from me, and I just, out of the blue, decided that I was going to help him. It is a good channel. Got lots of content. Matt, so are you still muted?
No, I can't. I'm unmuted now.
So were we looking at the 2 engines and the 2 generators? Is that what was going on?
Yeah, Roger. It was just gonna be too loud in there if I let the sound on.
I bet it's hot in
That's
there.
all right. It's not so bad right now, but it definitely gets hot in there when we're running. It's extremely hot in there when we're running.
What's your sidekick doing there down on the ground
Cleaning off his shoes that he just got paint on.
there?
Yeah,
Siren, appreciate it.
it's hard to. Yeah, they just painted all that up this week.
Whoever
Once a
just
year, we.
gave a thumbs up and a thank you and a subscribe, I appreciate you for doing that. Thank you very much. And if anybody has gone in there and didn't tell them Big Flip sent you, could you please maybe bump that over there and say Big Flip sent you over there? It looks like right now they're having $100 off of a Hero 8 GoPro with an SD card also. So if anybody's looking into getting one of those, you might want to get on Google and search that. They've got a good deal going on right now. And we're hoping a gator comes out of these trees in the background there.
Yeah.
And then we're also waiting on a ship to come by so we can watch another ship.
Can you kind of start making them out back there?
Yeah, I see him now.
Yeah. They still make about 8-9 miles an hour northbound right now, even with the river rolling. So it's not gonna take them that long to get up here. When you left, I was telling these people, they got a couple vehicles over there on the bank. We're so far at the end of the world over here that those vehicles actually had to be put over there with barges, because you can't get on this side uh, by any roads. And there's actually a town still back there called Pilot Town where the kids actually have to take a boat across the river to get to school.
Huh.
Yeah, crazy, eh?
Yeah. Hey, turn your phone sideways. Will it change? Yeah, there you go. Huh. Yeah, I didn't do something right in my life. I probably should have done something different. I can't believe are they on the Mississippi in Jackson?
No, we're in, like I said, right above Venice. We're about 70 miles south of New Orleans.
Starbucks Jeff said hello to you, Matt.
Hello, Starbucks. Thank you again for that gift you sent to my house. You rock.
No, Finley, that outdoor channel is here in Colorado. The one that we've been posting this morning that I'm helping out, he's a local guy. So yeah, if anybody can grab up that link right there that Siren's throwing out there for Real Hawk Adventures, please grab that up. Say that again about the GoPro. Okay, so the GoPro 8 is on sale. You get $100 off of it, and then you're going to get a SD card along with it. And just Google it, and it will show up. Go Google GoPro 8 with $100 coupon. Just put all that in the link, and it'll show up. No problem, Starbuck. I appreciate you.
Pretty boring right now. Earlier they had all kind of people passing. Normally they would have cruise ships passing, every 2 or 3 days right here. Multiple cruise ships going to New Orleans, but all the cruises are kind of shut down. That's another boat tied up to another standby dock behind us. I think he's still actually ahead of us to go on dock. He was here when we got here.
Those docks are specific for you guys to grab hold of and just hang out.
Yeah, there's some older docks that they don't use anymore. That's got shut down years ago. So they just look some standby docks to catch some lines on. Once the river's at this stage, when the river's down, we can actually grab lines to the trees on the bank and hang out. But when the river's at this stage, if you get caught touching the bank, it's a $10,000 fine.
Because you're doing damage.
Yeah, because they're worried about the levee, which makes sense. In some spots it makes sense. In other spots you don't even come close to the levee. But for Katrina, what actually busted the levee in New Orleans was some barges got busted loose from a fleet and hit the levee, and that's what actually started the first little part of the hole. And right now, with the river as high as it is, in some spots the levee only has maybe 3 feet before it's topped over, which most of the year it has 12 feet, before it's topped over. 12, 15 feet or so.
Huh.
It's hard to explain. If you can see what a river looks like, if I happen to come back here one day when it's back down to the river, because normally it's at about 5, 6 feet, there's a river stage in New Orleans, which is just where they gauge it at. Is still, still at Algiers Point, there's still about 200 feet of water there, even when the river's at a 5-foot stage. They just go from a certain mark that they have marked at all the major points from New Orleans all the way up to the upper Mississippi River, just so you can gauge about how much water is going to be in each place. But anyway, if it gets back down to 5 foot and you look at this place, this river is going to be at least a third narrower than it is right now.
And just to help everybody out with what we're looking at here, so we are looking off the back of the tug right now, correct?
Yes, we're looking off the back. This ship's
and the
going
river
northbound
is
behind
going
us.
from where you are backwards towards that direction.
Correct. This ship behind me is northbound. You kind of see some sticks rolling in the current right yonder.
What is the furthest you have been up that river?
I've been all the way up into this river ends and it changes to the Ohio River and the upper Mississippi River. So at about a 935-mile mark, which right now I'm at a 26-mile mark. So at a 935, somewhere around there, it switches to the Ohio River where Paducah, Kentucky starts, and you can go up to Louisville and Cincinnati. You go up to West Virginia and Pittsburgh. Or it has a big V in Cairo, Illinois is where it's at. And you could go up to the upper Mississippi River where you get to St. Louis, you get to the Illinois River, go to Chicago, go to the Great Lakes.
Huh.
So I've been all the way up. The highest I've been was Warrington, I want to say, West Virginia. I haven't been up to Pittsburgh before, but I've been up to Warrington, West Virginia, and Ohio, and I've been all the way to Chicago and into the Great Lakes, through the upper Mississippi to the Illinois River, and that route.
Storman, thanks for coming in. Matt Storman said hello to you, my friend.
Hello, Starman. How we doing, pal? Can you understand me better today, Big Flip?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the other day when you called, I actually fell asleep.
Chain, my bud. I was just telling.
I definitely fell asleep during the stream. I when the stream went out, I wound up trying to find it a couple of times. Then I fell asleep in the chair, which was not what I'm supposed to be doing. So it was a good thing you called. we was standing by. It wasn't going anywhere. So we was in a canal, so it wasn't nearly as bad. But yeah.
Silver Keys is asking, how far up the Missouri, or have you been up it at all? How far up the Missouri River have you been?
I've never been in that actual Missouri River. I've only been, well, I've cut across Chain Rocks Canal in St. Louis to Wood River, and then maybe it's not too much further above St. Louis where we would cut across to the Illinois River. But that's just the highest I've went. That route was to jump into the Illinois River to go to the Great Lakes in Chicago area. Through Joliet, that stretch. I had a regular run for a while from Greensville, Mississippi to Memphis, and then we'd go from Memphis up to Cincinnati. And another probably 4 or 5 years, we ran from Baton Rouge, Louisiana to St. Louis, Wood River. That was a long stretch.
Gleason's News says, at Storman, been cleaning up outside for 2 days in a row after a severe storm came through. Gleason's been mopping up some debris around his place. Crazy. I should be out there loading up a dumpster, but I'm not. I'm hanging out with you guys. Air
conditioning's always a better choice.
Oh no, Storm, sorry to hear that. Hope you're okay at Gleason's. Very cool. Siren, okay, so Siren says, Matt 83, now that I'm hear your accent when you are typing.
No doubt. Yeah, because I don't find I have an accent until I go on vacation somewhere. So everybody, as soon as we sit down, like, y'all from Louisiana?
But your
So,
accent has changed since you've been chatting. When you first got on, you were really cut. And now
really?
it has changed a little bit. It's
Yeah.
not as cut as it was when you first got on here.
Like I said, and that's what happens with my videos. It's really bad when I do a actual video. When I start off, I guess from being nervous, uh, it's really terrible. I find when I watch it back, it blows my mind. I don't think I sound half as ignorant normally, but when I do a video, it sounds pretty terrible. But the more comfortable I get, the better.
Well, I'll
It
tell
kind
you
of works
something.
out a little.
That accent does not make you sound ignorant. I'll tell you that right now. It makes you sound like you are from a place that everybody wants to go to and learn about. That's what it's about. It has nothing to do with ignorance. And
You
so
know, it'd be awesome.
don't ever think that, my friend.
Now that I'm thinking about this, next time I go home, me and the boys can actually take the boat out and bring y'all on a swamp tour if you're available one day. We'll just take the phone and go find some alligators, and we can stream all the canals and the alligators by the house and stuff like that. That would probably be pretty interesting.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. As a matter of fact, when you're all done and you offload there and you're gonna get on the road, go ahead and send me a text and I'll refire this thing up. I don't know if it's going to be today or tomorrow, whatever. Let me know and we'll do some more. Yeah, just let me know. I'll fire this thing off anytime you need, my friend. Swamp Tour Servo Key says, and Siren said, Big Flip, I love hearing accents. I talk longer to people with accents.
Well, from what I'm told, I have one.
Storman says, oh, definitely not. Exactly, Big Flip. I love New Orleans.
Naturally, New Orleans.
Naturally, New Orleans. Okay, I should be working on work computer, but I'm on my laptop instead chatting. That's from Storman. And then 710 says Vicksburg to Memphis was my run for 5 years.
Oh, I've definitely been in that area for sure. We used to run up the Yazoo River in Vicksburg, uh, but we would go from. I didn't make that whole stretch at the same time. We went up the Yazoo River. We come down to St. Francisville, Louisiana, which is right above Baton Rouge. And but yeah, I've definitely went through that. Vicksburg is one of the worst bridges to make in the Mississippi River. It's right after a big bend, and if you don't know how to make it, there's accidents on that bridge every year. People hit that bridge and sink barges and have big spills. I
So
actually made that bridge one day southbound with empty barges, and they had about 10 to 15 guys and gals in kayaks in the middle of the bridge while I was coming through it. Talk about terrible. I mean, I get it. People want to kayak, but man, kayaking in the Mississippi River is just not a very smart place.
oh yeah, it's like a highway, really.
Yeah. Now this ship coming, there's going to be a big tanker. From where I'm looking at, it looks like it's probably going to be about 1,200 feet or probably at least 900 to 1,000 feet. It looks pretty big.
Huh. And so that is there a tug behind that or it's just a big tanker?
No, that's just a big tanker. They do use tugs just like cruise ships and stuff like that. They don't have they have limited maneuverability. They can travel down the river without a problem making the bends and stuff. But once they have to dock, they actually get usually at least two harbor tugs with about 8,000, 8,500 horsepower to come catch lines on them, and then they dock them.
Oh, I see. So really the captain of that ship will never be able to dock himself. He'll always have to have help.
Correct. And the crazy thing about this is on these ships, it's not like how I drive this boat everywhere. With the ships, when they come into different ports, they have to get a pilot from that port to get on the ship. and navigate it, which they don't drive. They just hold a radio, communicate with all the other boats, because most of these people speak broken English that's on these ships. But these ship pilots, they make like $1,200 a day, $1,300 a day, and they just make the same route all the time. This ship pilot that's on now, he might only have 30 or 40 miles, say maybe 30, 40 miles of the river that he's allowed to run, that he runs constantly. And then they'll switch out ship pilots 2 or 3 times before he gets to the dock where he's going, just once he's in the Mississippi River. So you're going to have a couple of guys on that boat that normally, the captain that's normally on there, some pilots and stuff that's actually driving the boat, and they're getting directions on when to turn, how fast to go, how much rudder to give it, how much power to give it, from a pilot that knows this area like the back of his hand. In fact, to get released and cut loose as a pilot on them ships, he actually has to draw a map of this river and name every single point and every single light by memory, or they can't they can't get cut loose to do that job.
So they'll run that pilot out to that ship.
Correct.
And he'll get on that ship and he'll get it through this certain area and then he'll get back off.
Correct. And when he gets off, another guy's going to relieve him that knows the next area like the back of his hand. And that's pretty much how they run it. I'm not exactly sure how many miles it is, but somewhere around 30, 40, maybe 50 miles or so before they have to switch it off to another pilot that knows that next area.
Real quick, Mikey, you can use CoinScope and just take a picture of that thing and it'll tell you what's going on with it. And then also, Storman says, I was probably one of the tourists that locals that didn't like, because I went to Mardi Gras 5 years in a row in early 2000s. That came from Storman. And WTH said, I live in Louisiana for 10 years. Yeah, I don't know if I want to commit to go down there. I want to go down there for like 2 weeks or so and see if I like it down there. I want to get close to the water. I love the water a lot, but I just don't know. One day I'm going to retire. I don't know where I want to retire to.
Well, what's crazy is I can actually launch my boat right behind my house, and within 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'm in the Intracoastal Waterway, the same waterway I travel when I go through my hometown. And I can do all my freshwater fishing there, catch some bass, perch, sac-a-lait, or crappie. Y'all call them crappie. But anyway, different things like that, freshwater catfish. Or I can get in my truck and drive the boat down about 15 minutes maybe to another boat launch, and that's where I do all my saltwater fishing at and go catch the redfish, drum, flounder, stuff like that, speckled trout.
Yeah, I did grow up in the Bay Area, and I do know the Bay, and I know how the brackish water works, but is there like a fine line from salt to?
No, in fact, behind my house, Randy's actually about 3-4 years ago, he caught 2 like 20, 22-inch redfish right behind my house. It just depends on the tides or if a storm comes in, how far it's pushing the salt water up, especially if you don't have rain in a while. If we go through a drought, the salt water pushes further and further up with the tides. The crazy thing is right here on this dock that we're at that crew boat. I don't know if you've seen right when you came back earlier, I had a crew boat in front of us that was going in front of that dock. That's who actually brings these guys out to the ships and stuff. But anyway, it's Randy definitely caught redfish right behind my house, which is probably about 5 miles further down than I'd ever caught redfish before. Right here, they used to have a bridge about a mile up the river that they actually blocked off now that would let salt water in from the Gulf area. And over here in the slack water next to this bank, we would come fishing at night with the lights on, and we would catch redfish, speckled trout, and striped bass in the same exact spot right next to that dock. Oh, huge, big fish.
Is that a true striped bass, or is it a wiper or a striper, or?
Well, I only know one striped bass, just the gun we have here. It's just it's definitely a whiter looking fish with some dark black stripes on it.
Do they get up above 20 pounds?
The ones we was catching was about the same size as the redfish, so I don't know exactly how big they can get, but they was about 24, 25 inches long, probably about 6, 7 pounds for sure. The ones I was catching here.
All right,
But
Gleason.
I mean, this is the only place I ever caught striped bass before in my life, so I don't know. I don't know where else. Well, I've caught them in the Chafalala River also next to the dock, but that's the only two places I've ever even seen them before. I didn't even know we had striped bass down here until then.
One second, guys. I'll be right with you. Hold on.
You can actually see there's now another ship coming a couple miles below him. They only let them, stay so far. They take off at different times, but they do pass each other up. But there'll be another one here in another 10 minutes or so.
Guys, I was muted for a second. I'll be right back in a minute or so. I have to run upstairs, check the mail real quick. I'll come right back. And I'll be back in time to watch this thing go by. See you in a minute. Matt, it's all you. I'll be right back.
Roger, Roger. I'm a terrible host. It's all right. We'll live with it. That ship looks to be about 1,000 feet long, I would guess. Be able to tell where it's from by the flag it's flying in the back, but I'm not going to be able to see it from here. The name is hard for me to read from this far, especially because it's all rusted, but it looks like a Japanese ship. If I had to guess, my Japanese ain't too good, but there's definitely some Asian letters on the front. Whoa, I could zoom in. I don't know if it zooms in for y'all. Whoa, let's go back. So bright out here, I could barely even see my phone. Trying to stay out of the wind. This shit's pretty noisy. The wind's getting worse and worse out now. Probably blowing a good 15, 20 mile an hour. That's actually not even a tanker ship. It looks like it's a container ship. Tanker ships look a little different, but that very stern end, that's where everybody lives at on that boat. This is the very, very back of it. Looks like it's about 6 or 7 levels.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Hey, Bigfoot, does this zoom in when I do this with y'all, or does it just do on my phone?
Let me see. Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. Does it zoom in? No.
Oh, hold on. Let's see now. Is it zooming at all?
No,
No? Okay. Let's just do it on my phone. There's another one coming back there now, but that's going to be enough forever before it gets here.
put
Yeah,
that
that's true. Which is,
one that just went by.
oh, moving up a deck. Oh man, they painted me in over here. What a bunch of punks. Ah! Fat kid problems. Oh, okay. Sons of a gun.
That was a big old ship, huh?
Yeah, like I said, that was probably about 900,000 foot, something like that.
Thousand.
It's very narrow though. It's when I got closer, like I was telling, it's not a tanker. It's a container ship. They just line them containers up on the top of it. It's hard for me to tell exactly, but it's definitely not a tanker ship. Uh, they have the ones that actually move product like our barges move, but that's definitely not one. On the ones like that move oil products, you can tell there's a bunch of pipelines and tanks on the top and stuff.
Master
Looks like
Arts
it's,
came back in, and then Flipside stepped in the house. She's on her way home, so she got her stuff done. Flip, will you ask him a question, please? Yes. Let me look back. Hold on, pizza guy. Is there zebra mussels down there, Matt?
say it again.
Is there zebra mussels in that river?
Not that I know of. They may have it. I mean,
I,
we uh, we definitely have oysters and clams and we call them veganos and stuff like that. That we,
Zebra mussels here are an aquatic nuisance, and that came from the pizza guy. He was wondering. They're one of the reasons why Colorado has boat inspections and decontamination spots is for zebra mussels because we don't want it in some of our lakes or any of our lakes to be exact. But
what's crazy is when we go into Chicago, when we go to an Illinois river, once you clear the last set of locks we go through before you get towards the Great Lakes, it's actually a drainage canal for all of Chicago. So it's cement on both sides. It's like a big old cement canal. It's not that wide. In fact, with barges just as wide as we are here, we have to. There's spots that are cut out in the cement to where you kind of go into a little cutout section to where boats can pass you. Or when you got to meet somebody, sometimes you got to pull over in the little cutout for maybe an hour till they get by, and then you can come back out a little hole and keep on going. Well, anyway, they have some carp that are really starting to mess everything up coming down river and coming to these areas. So they actually ran some electrical lines to shock the water into the walls of the Illinois River. And once you get there, you cannot touch the side, because you'll be juiced up. But yeah, they actually shock the water and try to get the carp to go back towards the Great Lakes and stop them from coming down here. But they've made their way here. And once you get around Memphis, once you get into like a little lake we go to called McKellar Lake in Memphis, once you draw the barges off, you're running light boat, they're just jumping hundreds of them out of the water. I mean, they jump straight into the side of the boat, blood everywhere. They killed himself from jumping onto the deck of the boat and hitting the cabin.
yeah, I heard some of those boats need windshields and stuff, so you don't catch one of those in the chest or in the face. I've
Yeah,
heard.
no doubt that definitely you can actually. I've watched videos of guys down here, crawfishers and different guys running down the canal and steadily have the carp jumping in their boat, getting hit in the face and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen videos of that too. That's crazy. All right, so let me get caught up in the chat here. Family is in the house. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Gleason's News decided he wasn't leaving. He's going to hang out. And Siren says, oh, yeah, Siren, thanks for throwing that up there. I appreciate you. And in the chat, there is a link there. Anybody who came in who does not have Real Hawk Adventures, would you please grab that link? I'm building his channel right now for him. I'm trying to get him up there. He is at 111 friends today. And we started off at 38 yesterday evening, and we've got him up. I'm really shooting to get him 100 friends from this channel, from this community. It is an outdoor channel, I get it, but I also have an outdoor channel, and he does a great job. So there's that link there if you guys want to jump on that link and get over there. I know there's a couple new people in here, and I appreciate you all. And anybody who has a community page, could you shout this thing out? Because everybody kind of wonders what goes on with Matt in an everyday deal, and that's what we're learning right now. He's got an amazing job.
You want to hear a stupid story? Remember my dad told me when I was young? I'm looking at the bank. Can y'all see the telephone wires back there with the little radar balls on?
Telephone bars.
The telephone wires back there, the power wires.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember when I was young, we was going down the road and I asked my dad what those balls were up there. And he told me that was from when little boys got mad when they was playing basketball and they kicked their basketball in there and it got stuck on the wire. I don't know why. I still remember that story. My dad was a goofball also. Birds.
So, yeah, I don't see any new people in here, but let me check on how many people are in here. 17 watching now.
Yeah, in wintertime, you'll see ducks flying here like crazy also.
Ducks?
Yeah. I mean, if the river wasn't so high right now, there's no doubt about it, I could get that alligator to come out. With the river as high as it is right now, there's no way he'll hear me. I was hoping I might see him taking off. I'd run down the barge right quick and show you how I could probably get close to where he would be at if I'd go down the barge. But if alligators are attracted to white and splashes in the water, vibrations in the water. That's how they pretty much come up to you. That's why, like, if you fish and you throw a cork in the water or a bait, they're coming right after you. Especially if you got a bobber in the water, you start popping it, they're coming for it. So if the river wasn't so high, I could throw some bread or just splash the paddle from the outboard back there. We make crew change with splash in the water. It would definitely come out, but I tried to do it yesterday, and it's way too far away right now. It's probably the bank right there is a good 400 feet away from me. But man, it's massive. It's impressive.
Matt 83 lives where crazy ducks fly.
What's that?
Siren says Matt lives where crazy ducks fly.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. There's the next ship coming here now. It's creeping up on our stern. That's another container ship. You can tell by his little white cranes poking up in the front of it. I'm gonna have to get myself back away from this painted area so I don't mess up their paint job. They'll get all mad at me because I fuss them when they mess up their own paint job.
We're trying to get Pizza Guy up there in subscribers, so anybody who doesn't have the Pizza Guy, please grab him up. I appreciate you for that. And Pizza Guy, feel free to throw your link. Can you wakeboard behind the tug? Uh-oh. We'll see if he comes back. Looks like he froze up, guys. But that was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to him coming back for sure. Yeah, we lost Matt. His phone probably died or something. We have a connection problem. That is absolutely correct. Flip side. Oh, yeah, we lost him completely. Flip side, are you almost home? Let me know. Matt says, sorry, I hit the bottom. I think he says button. Throw the line back up. All right, you got it. And anybody else wants to jump in here, feel free. I had Jeep and John visit earlier, and we are living the life of Matt 83 right now. No, he didn't hit the bottom. He hit the button. He just don't spell so good. There he is. Hold on. Let me bring him up.
Yeah, I was trying to get around and not step on the deck, and I hit the rewind button on my phone and killed the stream. And it's so bright out here, I didn't realize that my phone had kind of went into like sleep mode. I couldn't see, I barely see what I was typing. I'm bad enough at typing as it is, much less trying to do it when I can't see the screen.
Turn that camera sideways, Matt.
Oh, that's true. Stop.
There you go. Siren says must have been the flip-flops and socks caused it.
Yeah, definitely. I just showered right before I came on here.
Thank you.
I was just about to go in the room and crash out. I was watching me some Frontier on my Apple TV box over there.
Is that what
show that somebody keeps asking? Yeah, I got an Apple TV box in a room that I run my hotspot through. I got some IPTV stations that I illegally have that I watch TV on in the room, but I also have DirecTV in there. But anytime I want to watch movies and all, I usually go to Netflix or Amazon Prime, or like I said, I have an IPTV service that I pay for each month. That gives me like 6,000 channels plus another, I think it's like 7,000 or 8,000 movies on demand.
Huh. I'm going to post this on my community page. Maybe we can get some other people in here. Not that there's anything wrong with you guys. It's just I'm trying to build this channel. All right. So there it is. I posted. And anybody who in here who has a community page and can't post it on their community page, maybe you can do that for me. Let me bring up the twin face and the slap chat. See if I can't post this out.
Oh, I'm in the way. I was retarded. I was gonna try to put my face on here with me on the other side with the shit in the background, but that failed.
We saw you for a second. You're not a bad cat.
I forgot where my camera was on here. I hadn't handed it.
Hey, Mudspot, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you.
There you go, huh? Now that I put my hand on the other side, you can actually see not my fat fingers in the way.
There
Hello,
he
everybody.
is.
How we doing? It's living a dream.
What's that? What's that hat
Nice
say?
beard, ain't it? Oh, that's a Big Meal hat. Maybe I shouldn't show that. That's the company Big Meal works for. He sent me that hat.
Oh no, that's okay. You can let her rip.
I don't know, but I don't know if he wants everybody to know what company he works for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well,
It's his
that's
actual
on you.
company hat. Yeah. He sent me a couple hats. I don't really think he would really care. I don't know. Well, anyway.
How long do you stay on the boat at one time? Storman wants to know.
It depends. Last trip, I went home for a couple overnights when we was in the shipyard, but last time was pretty ridiculous. I stayed for about 100 days. This trip I'm only gonna stay for 35. Okay, enough of my ugly face. I gotta let y'all see my ugly face for a little while.
Gleason,
I got
thank you very much for that. I appreciate it, Gleason. That's fine with me. Self-promotion and promoting works on my channel. Anytime you want, I want to confirm with Big T that that's
wind really bad, Bigfoot?
I didn't hear you.
Can you hear the wind really bad right here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I got actually really good noise canceling headphones in, but the wind's blowing so much it's just ridiculous. That's why I keep trying to get behind the cabin and hide over here.
Okay, hold on one second. Go ahead and proceed forward. I got to mute this a second.
On this ship coming, you can actually see they have the ladder coming down where the crew boat runs up and switches the pilots out whenever they get to the that next spot where they switch guys out. It might not be that easy to see in the picture, but there's a ladder coming down all the way on the back end, and that's what they do. They drop a certain distance from the water. The crew boat will tell them how high they need it from the water, and then the ship pilot will call them up and tell them what side he wants them to go to, and they kind of work out when they're going to switch the pilot out. That way they start slowing down a good bit to where the crew boat come alongside, and they actually never stop. They just keep rolling about. Northbound, they probably don't hardly slow down at all. They probably do it around 6-7 miles an hour. They swap out. Southbound, they'll slow down to around 9 or so southbound and swap the pilots out.
That is a neat job you have. So let me check chat here. Big T likes you. He won't mind, but I will ask first for sure. Thank you very much, Gleason's News. I appreciate you very much. So let me clicky on the linky here. Let's see what's going on. Auction preview for Tuesday 5/5 at Big T. All right. Make sure you guys grab that link and get on over there to Big T's.
I definitely will be there later on. I'm on watch for it, man. It's crazy. See, I only work 1 week on this watch right here. Most of the time, since I switched to this company, I work. I'm just relief captain. The head captain is another guy who's going to be coming out tomorrow. So once he gets on, he runs the show, and I jump to working from midnight to 6 in the morning, then noon to 6 in the evening. Then when he gets off the boat, I jump into the head spot, and that's when I work from 6 in the morning till noon, and then from 6 in the evening till midnight. So when I'm working the opposite watch, sometimes it's hard to get in the streams, especially if you're running, because I'll stay up and watch the streams when we're standing by like this, because if I doze off or get tired, it's not really that big of a deal, But when we're running, I try to get some sleep in. That way I don't kill anybody, It's kind of my aim is to have a no-kill policy.
Well, that's a good thing.
So you can probably see a little better now. You see the ladder that's coming off the side of that ship towards the back?
Yeah.
That's how they swap out the pilots. They'll drop that thing to whatever the crew boat that's coming up to bring a new pilot out, whatever he tells him he needs it at, his height out of the water. He'll drop it at that height, and then the crew boat will come on the side. And like I said, they never stop. They just run along the side. The pilot that's on there will run down, and the other guy runs up, and then that's it.
Okay, let me see. I think I'm missing something here. Let me see. Siren, I don't know exactly what you're saying. Siren, Big Flip, I won't ask him, okay? I'll just do it. You better ask him. Silver Keys, good to have the goals. No accidental deaths today.
No, that's one of my
that ship's
one of my policies. Yeah, he's probably doing about 8 miles an hour northbound. 8, 9 miles an hour northbound. They got some sauce on there. That's probably, oh man, I don't know. I wouldn't want to lie to you. A good probably 15,000 horsepower. What's crazy about these ships is, see, now that he's in U.S. waterways, U.S. airspace, he has to run off diesel. But once they get out to international waters, they actually run off 6 oil, which is a really, really thick, nasty, thicker than like lube oil. And if you notice his exhaust right now, you don't see any really emissions coming out. It's no smoke or nothing. Once they get out in international water, you can see them things coming from a ways away, because that other oil they burn through their engines definitely definitely makes a lot more smoke, but it's a lot cheaper. So
And so, what oil is that called?
6 oil, it's called number 6 oil. Actually, that's what I used to run up north with. Uh, it's kind of oil they used to heat with it. They also use that oil to they also use that oil to make different parts of tires and asphalt with. They mix it with different things. But at its purest form, they actually use 6 oil as fuel instead of diesel. They just switch from the diesel tanks to the fuel tank to 6 oil tanks because, like I said, it's way cheaper than running diesel.
And I always wondered why some ships are really bellowing black and then not so much. And
That also has to do with their engines, how good of engines they have. The more engines get worn out, um, the more oil, if they're burning oil, they smoke more. If they're, burning too much diesel, they smoke different colors. If it's more of a gray smoke, they're probably burning a lot more fuel than they should be. So black smoke, they're burning oil that they shouldn't be. Uh, Man, it was really close to that dock, though. They don't usually pass that close to that dock. That's the dock that I'm going to be on. If I was on that dock right now, I'd be passing probably 30, 40 feet off the side of it. It's kind of insane.
hey, pizza guy, just copy your link on your channel or copy your link on your giveaway video and just post it in here. And that would be the way to do it. Because I'm supposed to be throwing my link out there, but I just don't know how. Go to the channel, copy the URL, then come here and paste it. That's exactly right. That came from Ashes.
Yeah, if he's on a phone, it's usually a little like a little side arrow, turn arrow thing at the top. You click on it, it asks if you want to text it, copy link, share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram, and you just put copy link, then come back and paste it. That's what I have to do on my phone. I don't know if he's using a phone or not. Anywho, ain't got no more ships passing anytime soon that I see. I see a little outboard over there. Oh, one other thing I want to tell you, like right behind where that next boat's on that dock, there's actually a lock right there, a really, really small lock for trawl boats and really small barges to get into there's a little oil field out there, but mostly it's just saltwater fishing, crabbing, trawling. Right on the other side, this land right here is only, a couple miles wide before it's open water again. Yeah, so you could shoot straight through there and go catch you some very nice speckled trout and redfish over here also. I used to have family that lived about 10 miles down. My aunt used to live here until Katrina. When Katrina hit, completely ruined their house, and they had a bunch of rent trailers and stuff, so they moved to where I live at now. But my whole life until I was probably 25 years old, we would come down here and visit them. And they actually owned tugboats at one point. And my cousin's husband he was a crabber and trawler and stuff. So I'd be able to come check out the waterways over here. And they lived right on the river. So right behind their house was the levee. You come over the levee and use the Mississippi River. Of course, back then I never thought I'd be working on this river. Oh. Well, Big Flip, I'm about to cast off pretty soon. Well, that's crazy, huh? My little gray beard I got right now. This is all the stress from all them kids I got. And the
Hey,
kids I got out here.
I appreciate you very, very much for helping me out.
Roger that, pal. When I have more interesting stuff to show, it'll probably be a lot more fun. Right now, it's pretty dead out here.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do this again.
All right, bud. Later on.
You take care, my friend. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bud.
Have a great day. All right, guys. Yeah, Ashes, that was smoky. Okay, anybody got anything to say? While we were sitting here, this guy lost one subscriber. We were at 111, and now he's at 110. So I don't know what happened. But that's all right. We did him well. We got him like 80 people from the coin community went over there and got him up. So let me get caught up. Well, that was fun, but it was more comfortable in the chat. Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much for that, Matt. I appreciate you. YT is being bullies. Yeah. And we went from 38 to 110 on that channel. YT's going, what is going on? We didn't do a bunch of channels. We just did one channel really, really good. So I thank you all for that. And there's the link from Siren. If you guys did not grab that up, I don't know how many people are in here. I am going to have to go load a dumpster, but we have 17 watching now. Okay. Yeah, that was good stuff, Stormin. Get caught up here. All right. Got my pack from you today, Kellen says. Very, very cool. All right, guys. Until I see you guys again, I might fire up a little bit later. Well, I'm definitely going to fire it up again when Matt is able to, because I kind of really enjoy watching what he does. And yeah, and some of the insane left him some crazy messages on his videos. I'm gonna have to get over there and check it out, Matt. I'll show that. That's not a problem. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about yourself. Yeah, now I get it. Yeah, I know. I'm just a little bit. I'm kind of. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Do something nice for somebody. Pay it forward every chance you get. Till I see you again, be safe. Keep your distance, and we'll get through this. All right. I hope you guys have a great day. And thank you, Gear, Siren, Ashes. I don't know if Silver Keys popped in, but I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to my moderators. You all have a great day. Later.